Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Steelers Dynasty Podcast. I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer, and tonight we're going to talk about the Monday night matchup against the Miami Dolphins. That's right, the Miami Dolphins Monday night. Thank you guys for tuning in, subscribing. Shane will be on momentarily. He's going from one show to the next show. So, hey, Devil, how you doing? Hey, Tom. Hello, George. Hey, guys, it is right now in Western Pennsylvania. It is wet, snowy kind of rain. It's going to start getting cold out. It's going to start getting icy. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you think we'll see that come Monday night? Monday night's supposed to be like 8 degrees. And I was checking out some of the Dolphins stats. And seems like they like to pass a lot more for touchdowns than run, but their running back has actually got an MRI. What's his name? Von Arkinen or whatever. I don't know a lot of other teams because I really don't care, and maybe that's a sad part. But I'm only worried about the Pittsburgh Steelers. We still have a couple guys in concussion protocol. So Swisher, how you doing, bud? Thank you. Yeah, I know they're 6-7. They're 6-7, but like I was saying, the weather here in Western Pennsylvania, Swish, is getting miserable. Like right now, I just come home from the lovely gym, and it's snow and rain. And it's supposed to be super cold tomorrow. It's supposed to be cold for Monday night. And I don't know offhand, George. I didn't hear anything. I just feel that maybe if that Andreas Pete maybe comes back, but you know what? I'll take Dylan Cook as a tackle right now. The way that the offensive line has been playing in pass protection, because I think the Steelers right now, guys, is more of a pass team. You know what I mean? Just Aaron Rodgers' best game by far last week, 284 yards. He threw for a touchdown. He ran a touchdown in. So I believe our running game will be the short passes and the checkdowns. But also, too, the Monday night mystique of playing Monday night. Tomlin is, it's spectacular on Monday night. They're undefeated. So, like I said, I think the last time that they lost a game on Monday night at home was when Neil O'Donnell come off the bench against the New York Giants, and they lost 23-20. I believe that, if my Steeler knowledge takes me back in time. And I do like Devil says, keep feeding DK. I like that. I think having those veteran receivers make a difference. But also, too, I want to see some Freiermuth. That's what I want to see. You know what? God bless him for coming back. God bless him. I mean, 44 years old. We shall see his press conference. I saw a little bit of it today. Hey, he's got one last shell in a chamber. I would just hand the ball off and just throw to the tight end, but we don't have to face them anymore, unless they get in the playoffs. Well, that's a good analogy right there, Swish. Take away Tua, first read away, and slow down the running game. That's the big concern that I have, guys, is this Steelers run defense. It pains me to watch. It's hard to watch. And without Derek Harmon, who might see some action with that extra day, we might know. And if Derek Harmon, when he's in the lineup, the Steelers defense, the run defense, it's averaging 96 yards. When Derek Harmon is not in, the Steelers defense averages over 190 some yards per game. That's a big difference. Big difference. So that is something that I want to see. And also, too, the weather is going to be a big factor, like I said before. The weather, and if the Steelers' defense can stop the run. If they get to Tua, I don't think Tua's ever been to Pittsburgh. I don't think he has. I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of I'm not an X's and O's guys kind of, but he's going to be hitting the cold, and he's going to get hit. I like to see a couple more. I like to see some sacks in the Steelers defense come Monday night, because Monday night's like a big giant celebration. It's like a pre-party, so the Steelers can get to 8-6, and keep. I think they need to win 4 games. I like to hear what you guys want to say. Do you think that I think that they need to win the next 4 to go into playoffs. I'll take 3-1, but I rather see 4-0. And Swish says Rivers. I don't know. I figure Big Ben's probably going to come out of the woodwork here pretty soon. He's going to get tired of that podcast. Skronik gets more opportunities. I think Devil with those the receivers. I think if they get open in a flat or in the middle of the field, I don't know why we just don't use it. And it's something like, Jonnu Smith and Pratt Freiermuth could have a big game come Monday night. It all depends on how windy it is. Aaron Rodgers right now is just electric. I think. I just think that it's no, I don't have any offhand. Hopefully I'll know more this week. I know Derek Harmon might be in practice Friday. And like I said, Steelers chick, if he's in the lineup, the Steelers run defense is like 96, a little about under 97 yards per game. So without him, the Steelers run defense is atrocious. And I didn't think that he would make a difference, but he does. So we got to get some people back. We need to get, Big Washington back. Darnell needs to come back, but those concussions are something. And there's 3 of them still under concussion protocol. So we shall see. I just read an article about James Pierre, being, like I said yesterday, like number 1 Steelers defense pro Football Focus at like a 90. He's doing really good, and he's going to be looking up for a contract, going into next year, so. And I don't know if you guys seen it, because when I do those live streams, I can't tell. But did Samuel play a lot of plays? I seen Peppers out there on the field, in special teams and on defense. Did they have Samuel? Did he get playing time? I don't think I couldn't tell, because doing those live streams, I get real stressed out. You know what I mean? Like it's so hard. Because I want the Steelers to do more than what they're doing, especially in that fourth quarter when, the offense wasn't producing. And I just wanted to get out, and we did get a win, in Baltimore, and that's great. So, but I do have some stats, and Shane's getting off his other show. He's probably killing it. But like I said, the Miami Dolphins are in third place in the AFC East. They're at 6-7. They're on a like a 5-game winning streak, I believe. So they have total offensive yards. They have 3,900 and almost 4,000 yards. But total rushing is 1,644 and 2,500 passing. They got 28 sacks. They got 30 touchdowns this year. They have 18 passing touchdowns and 11 rushing. Now, the opponents have 20 passing against them and 10 rushing. So, and I got to get some Dolphin players. Yep. because I try to do a little bit, and it's so hard. I don't give a shit about Miami Dolphins. I just think, okay, Tua's got 2,407 yards, and Devon Arcane has 1,126 yards, and he has 11 touchdowns. And he had an MRI today, and he will be ready to play Monday night against the Steelers, and he's frothing at the mouth to play against the Steelers. Jalen Waddle, leading receiver, is 812 yards. And we also will run into Mika Fitzpatrick and Riley Patterson, who's kicking some points. So, okay, Minka, they got Minka with tackles and interceptions. And then their kick return is Malik Washington. So, yeah, awful in the cold weather, and it's going to be cold. And fuck the Dolphins. And without the running back, they're garbage. Yeah, you face them twice a year, man. I just think that the Steelers Monday night, as long as they have no hiccups at all, I think just playing Monday night in Pittsburgh with the weather, I think Aaron Rodgers will actually get he's 10 touchdowns away from 30. I believe he'll throw for 2 touchdowns. No, he's not an ex-Steeler. No. You're thinking James Washington. No. Their return guy is not an ex-Steeler. I think the only Steeler that they have ex-Steelers is Fitzpatrick. So we shall see. And hopefully they could shut down Waddle. But ladies and gentlemen, he is the host of West Virginia Mountaineer Mafia. And he's the co-host. And he's also the host of Steelers Dynasty podcast. And he's also Thursday night on the Triple B Experience, where he talks pop culture. He does I think he does a podcast every day. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully he's feeling better because he's been under the weather for 3 weeks now. Is special field correspondent Shane Stodmiller.
I'm on the mend.
You're on the mend.
Yeah.
How's it going? How was your show tonight?
I didn't do a show Wednesday night, but tomorrow night I'll do. Thanks for flipping with me. So we're going to do this Triple B at 8:30. Is that okay? And then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad you reminded me. I almost forgot. That's okay. I'm doing like 80 million things, but
I know.
That's okay. That's okay.
So that's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah, 8:30 tomorrow. I'll tell Cable we're ready to go. Because What time is your show tomorrow then?
9:30 then.
Okay. We'll do that. So how you feeling?
Better. I was saying that until I start coughing, but I've been good all day. That's because I went outside to take the kids, the girlfriend back to her house.
Well, you're a hell of a dad.
It's snowing and no one wants.
How bad does it snow at your place? Because I told the guys and the girls and everybody that it's snowy. It's like rain, blistering right now. It was 35 degrees.
It was like a slush in my driveway about that thick. So it looked like shaved ice, but it was clear.
Yes.
And you step in it and your footprints will be there. And that froze over. Well, I brushed most of it, but North Butler County, where my kids go to school, is like the line where the snow starts for the Great Lakes.
Okay.
So when they say it's going to snow, it's always like Interstate 80 is like the line. And 422 is the other line for weather patterns.
We're getting a weather.
Yeah, we're gonna get some weather. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you said yesterday it's going to be cold Monday, and
it's going to be cold Monday, and it's a blessing because I know we have a lot of different fans, and I don't know how many have played football or even just pick up football, but you get hit and it's cold.
Oh yeah.
It's a whole nother ball of wax, and it's tough.
Yeah. Hey, Craig from Patton. How's it going? Oh,
I'm going to tell you a story.
Tell me a story, Shane.
We had kids from Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico is a warm climate, and it's a territory of the United States. And
sure,
I'd notice like these Puerto Rican kids were in good shape, would have problems running. And it seemed to be a seasonal thing when I was teaching officer candidate school. So every time I'd get a kid in, I'd pull them aside and say, hey, listen, you get up in the morning, you need to get out and just inhale that air and get that cold air, your body used to that cold air, and not wear a coat for a week or two and just kind of get used to it.
To be encompassed in
because they would run and their lungs would get all tight, and then they would do good on their 2-mile test.
Sure.
So, it's you get acclimatized to it. And the fact if you live I lived down south for a couple of years, and I don't care if I grew up in Pennsylvania or not, you're not used to that cold. You have to get a little bit acclimatized to it. So, these guys, these Florida guys, it's a whole nother animal, and yeah, someone played in the Big Ten or someone played maybe in the Big 12 where there's cold, but it's different.
Wow. See, look at that. Ooh. Doug says hi, and Steelers Chick says it's 3-5. Ooh.
Is that a preferred size, or is that what the snow is going to be?
Well, if it's preferred size, it's probably 6 to 8 or 9 to 12 or 9 to 12 or
subs at Subway.
I like my subs. I like a full sub.
Yeah, I like the biggest that I can get.
Yeah, especially with the economical prices. You know what I mean? Like $8 to buy Raisin Bran, a box of Raisin Bran is crazy. So, okay, so the weather's going to be bad Monday night. I'll be asking you a couple hypothetical questions. Yeah,
it does ruin it.
Oh, yeah.
Quick.
So, Shane, what do you see? Okay, because there's a lot. Do you see the Steelers coming off this victory against the Baltimore Ravens and trying to solidify a win and have back-to-back wins? Or do you see them being like my fucking tortoise over here, putting a fucking head in a shell?
Well, here's the thing. If you look at the pattern of the Steelers, they're up and down.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's good heart rate. However, what makes me think that it might kind of be an outlier this week, we get 2 wins in a row, is the mere fact that it's on Monday night and it's cold, just like Steelers Chick said. So I think that is playing in their favor. And I don't know if you talked about this, but I got to talk about it.
You go ahead. I was just talking about Miami and Pittsburgh, so go ahead.
Well, there's a couple things. First of all, chat, I do Bubba dirty. I get up early in the morning and something hits my feed and I see Lynn Swan.
Yeah. Well, you don't do me dirty. I'm like, I gotta look, and I looked, and
I'm like, what is this? I'm like, fuck, you died. And
that's twice you did that though. In last month it was Joe Green.
So now
I know.
I send it to you and then I go verify because it looked legit. But also, I thought for a second that this, Phillip Rivers coming in at 44 years old. I didn't know he hadn't played since 2021, and he's gained some weight.
Oh, he looks like me. Like, I love it. Yeah.
Play like couch potato quarterback. I mean,
yeah. Like, how about Madden quarterback? That's what he looks like. Like, I threw 400 yards on Madden.
I love the story.
Yeah,
and that fed into the story that it ties into the bow of Lynn Swan dying. I got fish hooked again.
Yeah, you do it all the time, man.
Just in one day, I got fish hooked again, thinking James Harrison might be coming back to the Steelers.
Oh my God, you saw that too?
Yeah, like half an hour ago.
Maybe as a coach though, and I would like. Look, I would take James Harrison as a linebacker coach.
I would too. He would literally smack he would smack these kids.
Yeah, let's ask the chat. Chat, let me ask you guys a question. Say yes or no. Would you take James Harrison, Debo, as a linebackers coach? Just a linebackers coach, a position coach.
But you can only have one. You can have Debo or Hines Ward. Hines Ward is coaching receivers in Arizona. You can have Hines Ward come in and just kick that wide receiver core in the ass.
So you can only pick one. You got to pick one. You got to pick Debo or Hines Ward. Oh fuck, that's
one for Debo, 2 for Hines Ward.
Oh, I would say.
Come on, hit us up in the chat. We got a lot of.
Man, that's a hard one, man. I'm gonna go. I'd love to see Debo as a position coach, but I'm going to go Hines Ward because our receivers are.
Okay, George, Steelers chick are all saying
George,
Debo.
Devil says, okay, Debo's one.
Yep.
We got three.
Debo.
We got three for Debo.
Three for Debo.
Craig's got Hines. We got three for Debo, one for Hines.
Yeah.
Not Doug says not that's not fair. Shane,
Well,
he takes two. So we got 3 and 2. And then Z got 1. So it's 4 to 2. 4 to 2.
Debo's winning. Debo's winning, guys. So Debo. Now, how I think I think Hines Ward have more of an effect than Debo. I think Debo.
I don't know. I just think here we go. Now we're getting hypothetical.
No, now you're just being stupid. This is my emotions, Steelers chick. Just typical chick thing. She, you say you can have this or this, and she wants all three.
She wants everything. Then she threw in a dash of Troy Polamalu.
Well, but bring in Rod Woodson. He can just do the same. He can be.
Rod Woodson was a coach.
Yeah, he coached for a few years. Last time he coached was 2023 in like the USFL or something like that.
Well, I just think the Steelers. I think the Steelers right now. I believe that Rodgers is calling some of his plays. Can you agree on that?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we agree on that. But I think he's gotta maybe ask a little bit now. Like, I just don't know. Like he's 10 away. Like, I'm telling you, if he gets 30 touchdowns, no. I'm not. No,
George. No.
Well, here Doug says Hines would be more and Debo the following season.
I think, guys. I think this with Debo, you'll have an initial improvement, but it wouldn't be as long. It wouldn't last as long. Like it wouldn't be as beneficial. I think Hines could really get these guys to be. Now, here's the thing. You can't do crackback blocks on Ed Reed and knock him the fuck out like Hines Ward did. And Hines Ward did it.
And he did it very well.
Like this. He's like, hey, trainer staff, come over here. Like help him out. Like he's a Cub Scout.
Well, do you like another since Roman Wilson is no longer he's in the doghouse or whatever, Tomlin's not doing anything with him now, and this aging veteran receiving core. Do you like that more than the youngsters?
Oh, give everybody an AARP card. Get all the old people. Hold on.
Well, geez, thanks. I got my card coming.
Yeah, it's coming pretty quick. We're all getting a little older.
Yeah, I get a discount at 55. I think at Denny's or Eaton Park.
Perkins.
I think Denny's. Yeah, Denny's gives me a
and then
I get the chocolate chip pancakes for $1.99.
For the special.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting all my life to get a fucking economical meal at Denny's.
Yeah. I can't tell you last time I ate at Denny's. There used to be a Denny's in Indiana, and it shut down in the early 2000s.
That's correct. I eat at sometimes I had Denny's in Latrobe. Latrobe Denny's is not bad, but it's hard. Wait, no, it doesn't start at 45, or I'd have been on it already. I'd have been on it. Now, Randy says this about James Harrison.
Yeah, he's a worker. He's
why not put Swan in? Well, no, Swan's 73 years old. He's done. He's retired. He's living life. He's not the AI. The AI is terrible, and you got to watch that stuff. So, with the Steelers playing fucking Adam Thielen and MVP, and throwing Austin in there. Now, Austin is probably would you say Austin could be the fourth receiver?
I'm not even putting numbers on these guys because there's just it's interchangeable.
It's like a universal, or universal like a screwdriver. Screwdriver.
Like Phillips heads, those things. But
I think they're going to pass more than they're going to run. I think they might be turning into a passing team. I think
absolutely.
right now.
Absolutely, they don't have a running game. They don't have the size. I was watching the thing about Derrick Henry today too, and how he wanted to go to another team when he was with the Panthers. And Ray Lewis is the one who kind of lined that up.
Oh, he was the one, yeah, when he left the Titans. When he left the Titans, he wanted to go. Lewis set him up for the Ravens.
Why in the hell didn't the Steelers try to shop for him? That's the type of back the Steelers need to build a.
Well, they had Najee at that time. They had Najee, and they thought Najee was going to be something. He was just Najee Harris was like lukewarm soup, lukewarm hot chocolate. I like Najee. I just think that I just don't know why he didn't get to. I mean, he got 1,000 yards every season, but when you're averaging 53 yards a game, he did play good in Ben's last game. He got 120 some yards. And you don't see too much of that on our side now. You're not hearing any Tomlin stuff now.
I saw news where they're going to extend him through 2027.
I didn't hear anything, man. It is so quiet now because we won. It's unreal. I mean, this is what we deal with. It's a roller coaster ride, though. They're still out there, though. They're still out there. People, we have to win. We have to get into the championship to stop to shut everybody up. I believe. That's what I'm saying, because we haven't been winners in the playoffs for so long. And then when we have won in the playoffs, the 3 or 4 games that we won, they were against subpar quarterbacks, second string quarterbacks to be precise. So that's just my take, Shane. You know what I mean? Like, it's been very quiet. Last week it wasn't. Everybody was saying something. This week it's very, very, and I understand why Mark gets all bent out of shape. I really do. But I just think that I just think it's never going to happen. So that's why I don't say. I'm only saying when other people are saying it. I'm not coming on here and like, oh, Tomlin got it. No, that's not what I'm saying.
No,
you know what I mean?
I think we can put that on the shelf for now.
It's just very, very quiet. It's just very quiet. Last week was crazy with all that controversy, and I tried, and I jumped on Dino Tomlin's TikTok, and I asked him about the boxing fight, and he's like, he had to put $50,000 up. Yeah. So, but also too,
that entertains me. And chat, it used to be, he's passed away, college coach. If you're bored, look him up. Mike Leach says the funniest stuff, and he's passed away.
Oh, I think I heard of him.
What a great guy. Okay. The other guy, I watched a couple videos today, and he's a Cajun. They fired him from LSU 4 years ago and hired Brian Kelly, and then fired him. Ed Ogeron talks like a Cajun. Man, he is a funny dude. He talks about recruiting Burrows. He's like, we have a guy named Chase Claypool or Jamar Chase you can throw to. And he's trying to talk Burrows into coming to play at LSU, and they won a national championship with him. But he's so animated and so fun. I would love to get a coach like that, even though it's kind of hard to understand. It's easier to understand than Tomlin.
I don't know what Tomlin says half the time. Yeah. But I think, honestly, it's not so much Tomlin. It's the other guys underneath Tomlin. That's part of it.
Yeah, I don't think he ever has a supporting staff. You know, Dick LeBeau was promoted up in like 95, 96. And then they had that core group that was still in the Steelers after Coward left.
Mm-hmm. Bruce Arians. I feel bad about wanting Bruce Arians to go, and Arians even talked about it. He goes, they wanted me gone for Pittsburgh. They were chanting for me to get fired, and I was one of them. I didn't like how he was portraying and getting Ben killed, and look what happened. He went and won a Super Bowl. Like I messed up. Like, and Arians would have been a heck of a coach.
Yeah, they fired Michigan coach today.
Oh, is that why? Because of the cops?
I don't know why. I didn't know about the cop thing. I just saw on my ticker he was fired. So there's lots going on. Another thing going on, Bubba.
Yes, sir.
And this ties into NFL. You got it. It's all holistic because one feeds the other.
Okay.
We're talking about, I saw a thing today. Most of the quarterbacks, the top maybe 10 or 12 in college football, are making anywhere from 1.7 to 3-4 million dollars.
They're making more money with unless they get drafted one.
They're making more than a rookie is. Okay.
Okay.
So these guys are staying in longer. Also, bowl games.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, guys.
Bowl games still recovering.
Oh, it's terrible. There's like 11 bowl games that were just basically turned down because they didn't want to spend the money to transport the band and the football staff and all that to this bowl game. So they're not as popular as they were. The other thing is these kids are leaving to transfer early. This is going to have a negative effect, I think.
On the draft.
On the draft. You're going to have guys kind of waiting out to see if they can make a little bit of money because the NIL is a sure thing. And there's more jobs in college football for, say a running back or a receiver or number 2 receiver or an offensive lineman. The going rate for an offensive lineman, say at like a Division I school for a starter, anywhere from $250,000 to $700,000. Now, you could go make a practice squad in the NFL and make less than that, or get cut, make nothing. So it's a yo-yo effect.
Well, I just think that I have to look more logistics in. Like George says, they can retire right after college now. If they get they get a sponsorship, they get this and that. But I mean, for the Steelers, it all depends on where we set. In the draft in April, we're going to be at the Ben Franklin Tap Room. I have to go out and check it out. We're going to have a big, huge draft show. I don't see the Steelers drafting a quarterback. I just don't see it. I just don't see it now. I just don't see it.
There's nobody to draft.
There's nobody. It's just, no offense, Tomlin's not going to draft a rookie quarterback. It's just not. I think he got burnt with the Kenny Pickett. I think that scorched him a little bit. I think if they do anything, I think the Steelers need a middle linebacker.
Oh man,
a great middle linebacker or a receiver, or a guard.
Now, here's a guy. He's
I don't know,
a little light. I'll pull him up
because we go 8-6. We go. I think they got to go on a run. I think they win. Okay, so they go 4. They go 11. They go 11-6. I'm thinking I'm going to go 11-6. They beat Detroit Lions. Well, I think they're going to beat Miami Monday night. I just know it. But if they beat the Detroit Lions, because Detroit's fucking 7-6 or whatever, they're not. Their records, they're fucking not even in the wild card. Look at this question. Look at this statement.
Okay, let's see.
The most opportunity to reach the Super Bowl this season. Who are the AFC Powerhouse's teams so far? I just think the New England Patriots right now in the AFC. I think Buffalo is hit or miss.
If the Colts can win a game with
Phillip Rivers, then
that's going to be the talk.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But this guy from Texas Tech is a hell of a linebacker.
Who's that guy?
Jacob Rodriguez. His wife is a Blackhawk pilot in the Army.
How old is he? He looks like this dude here looks like he's fucking 35 years old.
He looks like a beefier Burt Reynolds.
He looks like Burt Reynolds. Like, how old is that guy? How old is he?
He started off at the University of Virginia down in Charlottesville as a quarterback.
Dude, he looks like he's 35 fucking years old.
He's probably like 25.
Oh, he's too old, dude. Too old.
No, he's not too old. 24.
He's
24.
24.
He averages every game. He either has a forced fumble or an interception.
He's 25
Every
years
year.
old, so he'd be 26 if he's 25.
I don't know. I have to look up how old he is.
I mean, I'm not stating your college expertise, but he just looks old. He looks like he's 35 years old.
I'm looking at his age. 23.
Yeah, I mean, okay, 20. Okay, but no offense, guys, doesn't he look like he was fucking 35 years old? He looks like Burt Reynolds did.
He's in his second puberty. It's the mustache.
Well, Devil said this one here, the Old Man Rivers in the Rogers championship game. Boy, that would be something, wouldn't it be? Oh my, that would be something. And Jaime's coming up with all the drafts, receiver.
But this guy would be a great addition. I think they could get him in the third round. Right here.
Who, you got somebody else?
The same guy. I want him so bad.
Oh, that same guy?
This is my Cam Scattaboo.
Is he a quarterback? Is he a quarterback or?
He was a quarterback, and now he's a linebacker, and he won the Butkus Award.
Wow. And he's 23.
He's 23. And
so you're already went dibs on him right now.
I want that.
You got dibs on him right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell of a nice guy. Kind of probably 10 pounds underweight for the NFL.
I mean, he's like, doesn't matter how old he looks, as long as he played a position.
He can play. He's like a beefier, a bigger Peyton Wilson.
We need Zach Branch from Georgia.
That would be a scary weapon, Doug.
Is he a receiver? Zach Branch. Hi, Afton. Is Zach Branch Shane a receiver? Because I don't know. I'm not real college oriented on stuff. I mean, the only team I used to follow was Penn State religiously, and
I know
that's
when
not
he was at USC. He was like a speed guy and returned kicks.
I guess he's.
But
Yeah,
I think
Doug
he's
says
just
he
a
is.
wide receiver. I don't know. I have to look. Let me look it up. Yeah, he's a wide receiver.
The show I got.
Yeah, I remember him at USC.
Western. But yeah, I mean, I don't know who we're gonna get. I just want to get a win Monday night.
Right.
Go 8-6. Keep a little padding against because this week the Ravens and Cincinnati go against each other.
Right.
So we need Cincinnati to beat the Ravens. Because I think the Cincinnati Bengals, are at 9 losses, I think. So, and then it's either Detroit or Cleveland. And then it ends with the Ravens. I think if the I honestly think Lamar Jackson didn't even practice today. I know it's probably a vet day off, but I just don't think he's into it with the Harbaugh situation.
Having them last game, I haven't heard anything. Chad, have you heard anything about Aaron's wrist?
I have not heard anything. I think it's he almost threw for 300 yards with a fractured wrist, and he's still throwing. I mean, he had 3 plus 20-yard passes.
Now, in the chat Don's saying wide receiver go first round. I would go the best available player in the first round.
I don't know. I don't know who we're gonna. I mean, this is all hypothetical. They're gonna have to sign some people. They're gonna have some people, re-sign some people. I think Herbig's gonna be. Does he get an extension? Joey Porter's at what? This is 3rd year, I think. I don't know. I don't know much about the salary cap and all that stuff. I'm not a money guy. I try to just pay my bills, and it's hard as it is.
Yeah.
She wants them to draft like the Lions.
Oh, he won the Nagurski. Okay, not the Butkus. Thank you. I mean,
well, what's Nagurski? Isn't
it's another? I thought it was the Butkus.
What's Nagurski? Wasn't he a defensive lineman or something?
Yeah, it's another defensive.
Well, what's the difference? What's Nagurski? Was he a linebacker or?
He's a linebacker.
So there's 2 linebacker awards.
He won the Butkus and the Bronco
So he won them both.
One of both.
That's the guy you want then. So you got a hard on for the guy that looks like Burt Reynolds.
This is straight from the interwebs.
China. Did you say China? China. You get a linebacker. I can't do fucking any impersonations.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay. Heim says the fullback. Okay.
He lines up at fullback and carries the ball. He has a couple touchdowns. They put him in the red zone.
Shane, you did a lot of cut and paste in here.
I just copied it straight from chat.
Yeah. Well, that's the guy you want, but you don't want him in a later round.
He's going to be a third rounder.
Yeah, I want a middle linebacker. I think our we need a good run stopper middle linebacker. I know we'll have Colt Holcomb and Patrick Queen and Peyton Wilson, but somebody like
he'll play the position of Queen. I mean, that's where he plays.
Yeah, well, Queen's been with the Steelers for what, 2 years now? 2 years.
He's up and down.
Yeah, he is. Well, I said before you come on, I want you to guess with Derek Harmon in the Steelers lineup on defense. What is the average run defense when he's in?
How many yards per game?
Yeah, how many yards per game when Derek Harmon is in?
85.
Ooh, that's pretty close. It was like 96 with Derek Harmon in. Now, guess when Derek Harmon is out with
175.
Injury. Ooh, pretty good. 190 something.
Okay.
So without Derek Harmon in the lineup, our run defense is doubly worse.
Yeah.
So Friday we'll know if he can actually play.
That's a big deal. I mean, he's such a good ball player.
Well, look, let's talk a little bit about this Miami Dolphins team. I know we talk a whole bunch of stuff here on this show. Their coach looks like one of those kids who has the pocket protector. You know what I mean? But he is an offensive guru.
Yeah.
Okay. But he just doesn't coach with just great intellectual prowess.
Yeah, chat. We could have McDaniels, or you could have Tomlin.
Who would you want?
Tomlin.
Yeah. I bet that McDaniels is funny on his press conference.
Funny.
But also too, who was the receiver? Tyreek Hill. At least they don't have Tyreek Hill because our secondary hasn't been really, really challenged this year. I think it's been our run defense. But with Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill, that would be something that the Steelers would have to try to corral. And Steelers chick said he's an offensive coordinator, not a head coach. And she also said the run D stinks. And Afton says Harmon is the key, same way as TJ. TJ has to do. I mean his stat. I mean I don't know, man. It's just a lot. That's a lot of money.
He's the back. Like I've said it before. You guys get mad. I don't care. Should have made some moves in the offseason, using him as bait.
Wait, what's this now? First round now is 8 minutes. What?
Oh, so during the draft, you have 8 minutes per pick, the first round. Vegas, what was it before? It was like more time, right?
No matter how ineffective TJ is, the whole defense blows.
That's true. I mean,
and Cam Hayward, like I said, it was 10 before they went down.
So it went down. Yeah, they're trying to move it faster. I know if it was 10 or 12. I couldn't remember.
Well, I mean, Jesus, most of the guys are drafting the first 10 rounds. They already know who they want.
Yeah, they kind of have it planned out. But 15 in 2009.
That's a long. That's a long.
12 for some reason now. But 10.
Long.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, what do you think? Because we're almost, getting close to the hour show here. What do you think the Steelers have to do Monday night at home against the Miami Dolphins?
I would say I would contain Tua, which he's not really moving around as much since he got his
well, he could get his head clocked.
Yeah, he's got his melon thumped a few times. I would like to see. I don't care if you beat the Steelers over the top as much. And James Harrison said that on Joey Porter Sr. said this on a podcast. The Steelers used to take pride in the fact that they kept people under 100 yards.
Sure. Rushing the ball or 100. Yeah, rushing the ball.
I think just smacking people in that cold weather, ball's going to be really hard. I think just good field possession. And just, like Athens said. Yeah. Pack the middle of the field, both running possession. That's great points. The fact that it's so cold, you can't rely on the kicker. The balls aren't going to be juiced like they usually are. So I would have to say establish your run game.
Well, with the
first half.
I think the Steelers' running game will be the short passing game. I believe. I think Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell out of the backfield catching balls is very dangerous for oppositional teams. I mean, they can't. It's hard to defend that. And that it's on the outside. It's never the guard center guard. They're never running out there right there because that's fucking shit's wide open. They don't do that. They run to the outside, hook and ladder kind of thing, but all they got to do is let Aaron just. Now, let me ask you another question because you gave your. Do you think Adam or MVP gets a I'll say a big reception or a touchdown against the Dolphins?
They both get a nice reception. I think they're both going to touch the ball. I would have to say Thielen probably first.
Okay.
But DK is catching some of the lasers that are being thrown at him. I would like to see him continue to do well. There were a couple plays where he seemed to be out of sync.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it was much Aaron, it was DK, but he was there. The ball was right to him a few times. Placement was, I don't know. Anybody probably could have catch those balls, but
that episode you were talking about with Porter, he put Cam in his place. That's what Dougie said.
Yeah.
Or Jaime said that.
Yep, that was a good episode.
But 15 degrees Monday night.
You can have that shit. I don't care.
I'm not doing that. We're doing a live stream Monday. I'm not. I did the cold shit before. I'm too old now.
I don't care if there's free hand jobs from hookers at the house.
Well, I just think Aaron Rodgers will just throw the ball, and I think the passing attack of the Steelers could help out in the shorter end of the field. I think a big turnover. I think the defense will be very opportunistic and get a turnover. Do I see a pick six? Maybe a strip sack for a touchdown. I see the Dolphins turning the ball over and the Pittsburgh Steelers scoring on that.
That's what happened.
I don't know how our run defense is going to be, but we have to try to stop them. I don't know how we're going to do it. And we have to play with some intensity because it is Monday Night Football. The Steelers need to be playing and controlling both lines of scrimmage. It's very hard on the defensive side for the Steelers, which sucks. But the offense with the pass protection for Aaron Rodgers, no sacks last week against the Ravens. Aaron could, take some control. And I was listening to the Mark show today, and the dude from Cleveland was a little scared if Aaron Rodgers gets into playoffs because they played so good against the Ravens. You have a good Aaron Rodgers, you just don't ever know where this team can go.
Yeah, it's like those old gunslingers, man.
Yes.
Off
and he's so excited. He's so hyper. He's got people focused. I think he called a little bit of people out about, you got to get your film watch, and you got to be paying attention. You got to cross your T's, dot your I's, and you can't have that stuff. Oh, no way. I'd be no. I'd be freezing my ass off. Yeah, there ain't no way I'm wearing a cut off shirt to fucking Steeler game at 15 degrees. I was froze at one time when it was a championship game. It was -7. It was bad, so bad. But well, like I said, and who you picking Monday night?
Look at my list here. I'm going with the Steelers.
Ooh, I like that. I like what you're thinking. Me too. I don't have a score yet, but no, that'll be we'll give the score like Monday when we do a quick pregame real quick and check on the injury reserve and go from there. Steelers are favored though.
Yeah.
They're favored.
The key, I think one of the keys, like Afton had mentioned, is the Steelers need to score. If they score 21 points, they have a good chance of winning.
They scored 21. Oh, I said 35 on the show yesterday, so I got to probably keep up with that. But yeah, I just think. Well, Dougie says 24, Dolphins 17.
Give them up. Let's see if they are.
Yeah, if you guys got your scores, I'll put them up. Like I said, we're going to be live streaming Monday at 8:00. Monday at 8.
Monday at 8.
Monday at 8. Monday at 8. And then, because that does our live stream and our Monday show all combined into one.
Yeah, and then the week of Christmas, when do the Steelers play? 27th or 28th?
I don't know. I don't know.
Chat, when do the Steelers play that week?
Steelers schedule.
I usually have this up, guys. Here we go. Pulling up.
28.
I'm trying to check the time.
Yeah, they need to play the
28th at 1. Okay, I just want to make sure I knew the time.
Oh, wait. Steelers made roster moves 5 hours ago. Just seen.
And then Sunday they play at 4:25 to 21st.
Okay, Steelers made multiple roster moves on Wednesday, including signing offensive tackle Dylan Cook to the active roster from the practice squad. In addition, the team signed offensive tackle David Sharpie to the practice squad. They played offensive tackle Calvin Anderson on the reserve injured list and released Trey Sermon from the practice squad. Now, Cook was elevated against the Ravens. Let me see here. And Sharp was most recently on the Los Angeles Chargers practice squad. He was drafted by the Raiders, 4th round, 2017. He has appeared in 46 games in his career, starting 6 of them. Played college ball at Florida. So they're mixing and matching some of these tackles because some of them got hurt.
Got it. So fill in the voids.
Yeah, you got to. So the schedule, I'm looking at the schedule here. Okay. And that Monday night game is going to be on ESPN, ESPN2, and ESPN Mexico, I'm guessing.
And then Detroit and Cleveland are going to be on CBS. Now, what I like to look at, and I do this on my other show, tickets are going for $56, a low of $56 for Monday's game.
Really? That's because it's fucking cold out. That's why.
Yeah. Now, at Detroit, $271, and then at Baltimore, $275.
Wow.
Guess how much you're selling for at the Cleveland?
$7.50.
Now 53, but still, massively $7.
Okay, so the Dolphins, the Lions, Browns, and Ravens. 28th, 21st, 28th, and to be announced by the Ravens. That's to be announced.
Yeah.
So.
Randy.
Oh, that was a cold one there.
Yeah.
ESPN2, the Manning brothers. Big Head Todd's in the house. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we will be Monday night at 8:00. I don't know. Friday, maybe pop. It all depends what Shane's doing.
Yeah,
Friday.
Yeah, we can do
if we do something Friday night, I'll just put a notification out and we'll go from there. It's just like a throw something out there. I got Paul's gift card. I got to get a stamp and mail it out. It's in my vehicle. I'll do that tomorrow after work because I'm going to go lift and do whatever, and then whatever. But anyway, what was I going to say?
What about the music for the intro? How'd that go?
Well, it was. Here's what we got copyrighted was when I advertised the Swamp Cadillac with the SpongeBob. That was the license. It's worldly licensed. It didn't give us a mark, but I can't do it again. And then, matter of fact, I could just go like that, like Swamp Cadillac next Friday night, Muggs Tavern, $5 cover, 6 to 9. I can't play music, but I would, but also too on Facebook, I could do anything on Facebook. So Facebook, they could sing songs and do whatever. If I do an interview on Facebook, I'm thinking maybe Sunday, because this weekend, Saturday's Tammy's birthday. So, yeah, I told her I'd figure something to do because I'm off. I took Sunday off because I thought the Steelers were playing, but I always plan ahead because I don't want to be at work on a Sunday anyway. Because it's just I don't like watching football there. It just sucks. It sucks the life out of me anyway. I'm just trying to. I went to work. I worked till 6:30, and then I went to the gym, and then I got here. So So tomorrow, even if I stay till 5:30, I can still get whatever and still work out for an hour and then do whatever. So I'll figure something out. It all depends on how I am. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and popping on and having your comments. And let me see here.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I can't do that, but I can do this. I can do this though.
Tom is in the bucket in the front, maybe.
Yeah.
What up, bro? Where you at? Let's go Steelers!
Everybody in the
Cousin Larry's in the house. So, but yeah, believe me, I just know it's Sundays because I have to take my days vacation 6 months in advance.
That's crazy.
And I don't know when the Steelers play, so I just take off. You know what I mean? Yeah, it just sucks. But everybody, thank you guys for tuning in. Hit the like and subscribe every Wednesday night. Remember, Monday night at 8 p.m., we're streaming live. Mark might come on. I'll send him a link. He'll be at the Winners Club pub there, and he'll be hanging out, drinking some beer and eating some fish and chips.
Try not to get heat exhaustion as we try not to freeze our balls off.
Yeah, he's got 98, and we got -5. Yeah. So, but, Shane, thank you as always.
Thank you,
everybody, tomorrow night, listen to Shane's. Oh, the parrot guy. You like that guy.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. African parrots. They're big and they're huge.
Well, they're not African.
Well, I don't know because I don't get out much. What are they? Can they talk?
I get paid to talk, sir.
Oh, they get paid to talk?
I get paid to talk.
Oh, you get paid to talk? Okay. He gets paid to talk, and the birds just look. There we go. He's like, "How the hell with you guys?" That's okay, Steeler Dynasty podcast. We're good.
I figured out, Bubba.
What?
That guy was an extra that got cut from Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, he'd never made the cut. He'd never made it. But on that note, Steelers are getting ready at Monday night, having the Dolphins come in a cold Monday night. We're both taking the Pittsburgh Steelers to win. Hey, and enjoy your weekend, and we will see you guys Monday night, 8:00 live stream. We might throw some stuff on. We do our short videos that I do from this show and clip them. They're doing very, very well. And we thank you guys for all that. We're getting close to 350,000 views. So I'm trying to get this to 1,000. I'm trying. So You guys take care. Thank you guys so much. We love you. Peace out. And we will see you on the flip side. You guys have a great night. Shane, I'll see you.
See you guys.